Hi, good day everyone. For this video I'm going to discuss about the statistical treatment of data testing the hypothesis. To start with, by the way, I am Maflavil Sibadarapat from San Agustin High School, mathematics teacher. So let's start. Statistical treatment of data. There are two types of treatment of data. We have descriptive and inferential statistical treatment. So for descriptive, we have measure of central tendency, the mean, and the percentage, and the measure of variance, which are the standard deviation, the variance, and the range. And the other one, the inferential treatment, and to solve the inferential treatment, we use the parametric, which are the t-test and the Pearson's correlation, and ANOVA analysis of variance. So let's proceed the descriptive treatment. For descriptive statistics, we have measure of central tendency, we have mean, the arithmetic average of the distribution, median, the middle value that separates the higher value and the lower value equally, and the mode, the most frequently occurring value. So mostly kinira ang magamit kinirang mean ang magamit mostly sa pagkuan sa data. So for measure of variability, the standard deviation, which measure of dispersion around the mean, variance, the square of the standard deviation, and the range difference between maximum and minimum. And sa standard deviation, measure a measure of dispersion dutong sabot kung unsa ka katag imuhang data. So na diri unsa nakakatag imuhang data mo na iyahang standard deviation. For the inferential statistic treatment, we have the parametric t-test. T-test allows the comparison of the mean of two groups. There are two types of t-test. We have independent t-test and the paired sample t-test. For the independent sample t-test, we have applies when there are two separate populations to compare, while the paired sample t-test, we have approximate when there are two measures to be compared for a single population. For example, sa paired sample t-test, kung naay isa ka section nga mag-exam, post-test, and a pre-test, so diha na nimo magamit ang paired sample t-test. Kay single population at the same time, single population at the same time, two measures to compare. We have pre-test and post-test. Kini pod lahi two separate populations to compare. So na kay duha ka population or duha ka section ana. So analysis of variance or ANOVA. A general method of drawing conclusions regarding difference of population means when two or more comparison groups are involved. The t-test is a special case of ANOVA when considering only two groups. So kung duha ka group sa gamiton t-test, pero kung mulapas na og duha, diri na mo gamit og ANOVA, analysis of variance. Kining duha ka groups pwede gihapon nimo ni magamit gihapon ka, pwede ka magamit og ANOVA, which is the special case of ANOVA ang t-test. So, pwede sa ANOVA ang 2 groups, pero mo sunod ka sa process sa pag-solve sa ANOVA. Okay, para makuha nimo ang hypothesis. Correlation allows an examination of the relationship between variables. Is there a relationship between our variables? Are they positively or negatively related? So, ang diri sab sa correlation, i-determine mo ang ilahang relationship. So, kung naay duha ka measure, akong kung exam, ang kaparis ana dili exam. For example, exam and height sa mga bata or height sa mga estudyante. So, kung magkuha ka relationship sa ila duha, na are they positively or negatively related? So, mao na ang simple, inferential treatment. Have an example. So we have this study or title. So the experimental study of teaching English through direct and traditional method at second level. So we have the first question. What is the academic achievement of the students in English before their exposure to direct method and traditional method? So this question asking for the academic achievement. So what is the statistical treatment that we are going to use? The answer is descriptive. Kay kung ang mga question gani kay kuan sa what is the academic achievement, what is the so ang imong gamiton is descriptive statistical treatment. And sa second question, what changes in the academic achievement of the students in English after exposing them to direct method and traditional method? So from the question what, we use descriptive treatment. Question number 3. Are there significant differences in the academic achievement of the students in English before and after their exposure to direct method and traditional method? From significant differences, it is we use inferential statistics. It's either t-test or ANOVA. So since we have two variables, we have direct method and traditional method. So we have two variables. So we use types ang t-test naman to independent sample t-test and the paired sample t-test. So may itong gamitin nato. Since we have before and after, so nakasiyay duha ka measure in a single population na ang atong gamiton is ang paired sample t-test. Kaya na siya duha ka measured before and after. So for the question, are there significant differences in the academic achievement of the students subjected to the two methods? So from significant difference, so it is inferential. We use t-test or ANOVA, but we have two methods, so magamit ta og t-test. Pero unsa man nga gamiton nato, independent or paired sample t-test. So the question is, in the academic achievement of the students subjected to. So it means we have two population. So we use the independent sample t-test. Now we have another example. We have effectiveness of cooperative, competitive, and individualistic video-based instructional strategies on students' performance in English. We have number one question. What is the student level of performance in English before and after their exposure to the three instructional strategy? From the word what, so we use the descriptive statistics. So basta what, descriptive yun na siya. So for the second question, are there significant difference in the student level of performance in English before and after their exposure to the three instructional strategies? From the words before and after, so we use the t-test. So sample, per sample t-test. Kaya nga naman, kay mag-measure man ta sa before and after sa ilahang performance. So kung may basi mo ka nga mo use ta ganova kay three instructional strategies man. So nga tong karon diri tanawon before and after. So mag-measure siya sa duha ka measure of a single population. Kay ang ingikuan diri kay student level of performance man in English. So na lang siya ay three instructional strategies. So we use this t-test, bird sample t-test. And